Dice out. Now. Game! Greetings, dear listeners, and welcome to our podcast. My name is Chich, and I'll be your DM for tonight, and the players with me tonight are Richard.
Hello.
Dia.
Hello. I had cottage pie. It was tasty.
Hey. Andreas.
Hello, Macarena.
Hey. And Cora.
Hi.
So yeah, it's been a week since we last played, and well, technically it's been 2 weeks now, huh?
I guess.
Yeah. Still not used to that, and, you know, seeing as how I'm not used to that, in the meantime, in these 2 weeks, like, in 1 week I can sort of retain what's going on, but 2 weeks, oof, it just left my mind. So, can anyone remind me, please?
Well, I'll try.
In the beginning, the universe was created.
This is generally regarded as a mistake and a bad idea.
Mood.
So, we attacked the bank cart. Loretto and Dell dropped out of the tree. Marjorie, disguised as a scarecrow. Fiola and Kasny were casting spells from a distance. Question mark, question mark. Dell got paralysed. Question mark, question mark. Don't know what happened. I got disconnected. Dawn put the mage to sleep, and Dell was freed from her paralysis. Dell stabbed the half-elf in the dick, and he fell to his knees. One of the dwarves ran over to the mage and woke her up before immediately being put to sleep himself. We managed to knock them all out eventually and tied them up. Dell took the mage's bag of holding. Did I miss anything important?
Stink Pebble!
Oh, Stink Pebble! Yes, of course! Of course. Marjorie created a Stink Pebble. As Dell tied the mage's hands together, Marjorie slipped the Stink Stone in her hands.
Punish the evil bankers.
I do seem to recall a glorious moment of chair galloping across the field.
Oh yes! Cherry the chair galloped majestically through the battlefield.
And bit several people.
Oh, and yes, bit people on the butt.
We nearly killed someone, and then healed them, and then hit them again.
Yes,
That was fun.
I did enjoy that.
And then you all took a short rest, I seem to remember, right?
I sure hope so.
Are we taking a rest? Because, like, hanging around the scene of a crime is generally not the best idea.
If you're really worried about it, we could always try and put them into the under the trees in the shadows or something.
We should put them all into the wagon they helpfully brought along with them, and then hide the wagon.
Well, that's the cart with the chest on it.
Or do we yeah, we want to take the chest.
I was going to say, there's a lot of money in that cart.
Yeah, we're going to need the cart.
Yeah, and the chest is tied down with heavy chains across the...
Let's just pull all of the people behind the tree into the shadows, out of the way.
And tie them to the tree.
Yes, tie them to the tree. Do they need gags? I mean, it would probably help, especially for the mage.
I think this is not a main road. Like, this is a side road.
Yeah, it's a field road, you know?
Yes, but whilst her hands are tied up, the mage could still potentially cast anything that just needs verbal components.
True. Okay.
In our short rest, Dell would like to go through the bag of holding to make sure the stone is in there. She's also interested in what else she might find. Kasny is going to retrieve his dagger that got lost.
Well, the thing about the bag of holding is it gives you what's in there that you ask for. Like, if you don't know something's in there...
Flip it inside out.
Yeah, that's true. You can get everything to come out if you flip it inside out.
Yeah, okay. When you reach for the stone, you get the stone. So that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But for anything else, you'd have to turn it around if you wanted to.
I think I'll wait for later.
Okay.
Turn it inside out anyway, just to see what's in it, out of curiosity.
That's true. There might be something useful. Okay, I'll do that.
I stand back.
While they're all doing this, Dawn will emerge, making sure that none of the guards or the mage can see his face, and go over and inspect the chains holding the chest down. Do they have conventional locks?
Yes, they do.
Then I am going to pick the locks.
Would Dell like to assist?
Dell was emptying the bag out, so probably not. Kasni could probably assist. I have proficiency in thieves' tools.
If you want to join, be my guest.
Again, it's like that whole romantic scene in Ghost where, Don is reaching over behind Kasni and showing him how to, where to place the pig to, and how to turn it gently, Anyways, yeah, roll for lockpicking.
22.
Yeah, you successfully unlocked the thing. Question, what did you do with the people?
Didn't we tie them to a tree, gag them?
Yeah, we tied them to the tree.
Search them, take away any weapons, tie them up first, then tie them to the tree.
Don and Kasni, while you were unlocking the thing, you hear behind you just a shower of clink, 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 and
How was it trapped? We didn't check for traps. You didn't check for traps. What kind of rogue are you?
You look around and you see Dell is buried under a pile of gold coins.
Cool.
Just her feet are sticking out of the pile.
I see she died as she wished to. Buried under loads of coins. All the while making sure that my face is invisible to our captives.
They're all unconscious currently.
I would assume that you've tied them somewhere further away, or that you... Well, did you tie them up to the tree next to the road?
Yeah, next to the tree. Well, that's what we said. We tied them to the tree.
I can't lug them too far away. I'm not that strong.
I'm saying this mostly because I'm used to GMs going, you didn't say that, so they do.
My face still looks like a scarecrow's, so I don't have to worry about that.
Marjorie, have you still got a pumpkin on your head?
It's not a pumpkin, it's a sack. Do you really think a pumpkin could last on a scarecrow longer than... That'll attract birds.
It's the wrong time of year for pumpkins. Too early.
You've never farmed in your life, have you?
Dina's going to take the, whatever clothes the sorcerer is wearing, except their underwear.
Okay.
And then use a disguise kit to try and look as much like her as possible.
Okay, yeah, she takes all her clothes and she even gets her ring. It's a small copper ring.
Oh. Do we know about the copper ring?
You do not.
Does Dina know anything about the copper ring?
No.
Okay. Then Dina will just wear it all and try and use a disguise kit to look as much like the sorcerer as possible.
Okay, yeah, roll me a thing for it.
What kind of thing?
A tool check. So you have disguise kit, so...
17 plus 1 for charisma. 18.
So is the plan to bring the cart up to the cave? Pretending to be the mage and her entourage?
Do we have any idea what we're expecting to see in here? This is out of character, because Dell would know.
Only what Mickey told her, and what she told all of you.
Dina is wearing the copper ring, so if Cassie wants to say anything...
I don't think Kasni knows, does he?
No?
Does Dell know?
No.
I don't think anyone knows. We're just completely fucking ignorant. That's okay.
Is it a magical thing? Because I could probably roll Arcana.
It's not. It's just... It's like...
It's like a gang symbol.
It's like one that Darren was wearing. So we might recognise it as something that Darren was wearing.
Then Dawn might, because he has a history with the...
Well, who has the highest passive perception? Who would have even noticed it on Darren?
14.
14 for me.
I don't think I was there.
You never met him.
Yeah, like, I don't think you paid too much attention to Darren's jewellery.
Really? A fashionista like Dawn? No, fair enough. Nah, cheap tap.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, it's not a fancy ring, it's not a valuable ring. I think it's a very plain, boring ring, isn't it, as far as I'm aware?
Yeah. I mean, it has some sort of a design on it, but that's it.
Okay, the second thing is, the bag of holding got turned inside out and dumped a load of coins. Yes. Which instantly makes me more suspicious of the chest.
That's a good point.
So...
The chest could just be a trap.
I guess Dina's gonna cast Detect Magic as a ritual?
Is there such a thing as Detect Mimic?
No. Not really.
Can I eyeball how much money came out of that bag? Because if it's anything near where the loan amount...
What would you roll for that? Just perception, yeah.
Yeah, since there isn't any appraisal anymore.
Dawn shall also eyeball the amount of cash.
I got a 7.
That's a heck of a lot of money in there.
13 plus
Wouldn't Dawn have an extra good idea of what that much gold looks like, since,
Very probably, yes.
he probably mostly deals in platinum.
You don't generally use cash, not massive piles of gold. You would do it through a bank or carry higher denominations. So, yeah, that's ridiculous.
You can try to eyeball it, but you don't get an extra because,
Okay, then I rolled 13.
that's heck of a lot of money in there, like probably at least 1,000.
Close to 2,000, maybe?
Hard to say.
Okay, there's a lot of money in there, which makes me somewhat suspicious of the chest. So, do we open it? And if we do, are we all prepared for something nasty to come out of it?
Well, we don't need to open it yet.
Yeah, can we sit down? We've got some injured people.
I can't help the injured people. I can open a chest.
No, but we can tend to their wounds.
Take a short rest.
Haven't you just taken a short rest?
No, because we needed to tie things, and we haven't rolled tight dice.
Well, go roll a hit die, and then you can continue.
Yeah, we needed to tie people up before we did a short rest.
Yeah. So let's say you completed the short rest. You tied people up. What's the plan?
Well, are we going to leave this chest for now, or are we going to deal with it?
Well, for one thing, we can't leave this massive pile of gold here. That is extremely suspicious.
That's Del from under the pile. I was going to say she got out, but it was funnier to just be under the pile of gold.
No, it's very heavy. There's a lot of gold on her.
I guess I'll start scooping gold into my bag of holding, just to get it off of you.
Just to get it off me, yeah, not to...
Yes, totally,
yeah,
totally.
No other reason. As soon as Del gets free, she starts putting coins back into the bag of holding that she has, because that's her bag of holding now. Was there anything in it other than coins as we're looking out?
Well, the stone.
The stone, and there was nothing else, just the stone and the coins.
Mm-hmm. It's a sort of a long, slightly pointy stone. It's got a flat end on both. And if you look really closely, you can see some arcane mark on it.
Do I, as in Del, have any idea what the stone is used for or how it is used?
Like, from what Mickey told you, it's put into somewhere in the wall and it does something, apparently. He didn't manage to see what.
So it's like a key, we think.
It's probably a key.
Okay, well, I will put the key stone thing into... Del will put it into her pocket, and continue to scoop up the rest of the gold into the bag, as much as is not taken by Marjorie.
Yeah, so like 5%.
5%? Oh, jeez! Marjorie's really got it.
Dina will ask for the stone, because they're supposed to be the sorcerer. And so she wants to, make it authentic and have all the stuff that the sorcerer would have.
I mean, that makes sense. Okay, so Del hands the sorcerer the bag of holding with 5% of the gold that was previously in it, and the stone. 5%.
Yeah. Put that in your pocket. Is there anything else in Dina's pockets? Or Dina's new sorceress pockets?
Not really. There's like a crumpled piece of a candy wrapper, but that's about it.
And she licks it.
It's aniseed flavoured.
Oh.
She throws it away.
I just wrote down huge pile of gold in my inventory, so...
Yes. You've got 95% of the gold that was previously in the...
In the other bag of holding, yes.
Okay, so, what do you do now? You scooped up the gold?
Do we open the chest?
Well, what I was going to say is, if we want to open the chest, we don't have to do that now if we're bringing the cart up there, right?
Do you want to check for traps on it?
Yes. Always.
That might be a good idea. We can do that without opening it.
Alright.
If you're so scared of it, maybe do that, not just go, this is scary, let's open it. Just be careful.
Is that just perception test?
It would be investigation. Well, depends on how much into detail are you going, because if you're going really in close to it, then would be investigation, but if you're just eyeballing it, then it's perception.
Dawn isn't entirely concerned about the chest itself, more what's inside it, so probably perception.
Okay, roll me perception.
Dawn's not having a good day. 3, so 6.
Looks like a chest.
That's fine.
Declan pokes it.
Boom.
You poke it with your staff, and as you try to pull your staff away, it doesn't go away.
Help!
I knew it was something wrong with it. Anyone got Dispel magic?
And as you try to pull the thing away, the lid of the chest opens, and you see a row of sharp teeth.
It's a mimic. Of course it's a mimic.
Yeah, I mean, if a chest is sticky and gooey, it is probably a mimic.
And the chest lunges towards you, Decla.
So we got all the chains off it then?
Yep, you did, because you rolled like super high on the thing.
Initiative?
Yeah, roll initiative.
Is Dawn actually stuck to it?
Decla's staff is stuck to it. Dawn was just looking at it from afar, which is why I was asking, actually. Okay, anyone above a 20?
Yes.
Yes.
Declan.
Yes.
Okay. Wow, good rolls this time.
Yeah.
Well,
Dawn's on 22.
okay.
Marjorie's on 23.
Kasni's on 21.
Declan's on 22.
Okay, 2015.
Yes. Del got 17.
Okay, 15 to 10. Nobody?
Nope.
Did all the other NPCs get real low?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay, 10 to 5.
Ali only got 5.
Tina got 7.
Loretta got 5.
Okay, Marjorie, you're first. The mimic just started to attack, just opened its mouth and went towards Decla, so...
Right, okay. Well, as my initial thing, I will do the classic firing of my repeating shot crossbow.
Okay.
Oh, goddammit. That is not good enough. Well, it might be. 7 plus 8 is pretty high. 15.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. 9 damage.
Okay, 9 damage. The crossbow bolt hits it in the side and it distracts it long enough for it to not immediately fall into Decla.
I also want to use my bonus action to get Cherry to run over and help distract the mimic. So, do the help action for whoever attacks next.
Okay, yeah, Cherry's right there. Another inanimate object with...
teeth.
An inanimate.
Dawn.
Does the help thing with the chair mean that the mimic is engaged in combat?
Yeah, you get advantage.
I am going to stab it twice.
Okay, go for it. Stabby stabby.
Stabby stabby. That is a 17 plus...
Yeah, that hits. You don't need a plus, it hits.
And then 14 plus 7 is 21.
Hits.
Cool. And I don't get the damage bonus on this, do I, for using the offhanded weapon?
No, for offhand, no.
Okay, cool. That is a 5 and... Oh, a 6.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so 11 altogether.
Yes. And then I'm going to disengage.
I'm going to disengage, okay. The chest is on the ground now, by the way. It managed to...
Jump, flop, wriggle.
Wriggle, yeah. It managed to wriggle off the cart. So, next up is Decla.
Well, I don't want to punch this thing, so this will be... because I will get stuck to it. So I'm going to use a quarterstaff attack. Just wham! Overhead swing.
Your staff got stuck to the thing.
Oh, can I not pull it away?
Mm-mm. Well, you'd have to roll me a strength if you wanted to.
Yeah, well, it's that, or I get my fucking hand stuck to it, so... ooh, good. 17.
Yeah, that works. That's your action, though, if you have a bonus action now.
No, I don't.
You don't. Okay, so you got your staff now.
Good.
Okay, next up is Kasni.
Kasni is going to toll the dead on this because this is not a people.
Okay.
Alright, so toll the dead. It needs to make a...
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save, yes.
Okay, wisdom. It rolled, yeah, 9 altogether.
It does not save.
No, it doesn't.
And it is going to take... Oh, well, that's disappointing. 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage, yeah. Y'all hear a loud dong. And you can see the chest get shaken up a little bit. But it continues. It is Del's turn.
Oh, immediately me again, okay.
Yeah.
On seeing that Decla's staff is stuck to it, Del is going to,
It's not stuck anymore, is it?
No, you managed to pull it away.
Yeah, but seeing that it got stuck to it, Del is reluctant to attack it with her weapons, so she, well, with her melee weapons, so she draws her short bow.
I mean, you saw Dawn attack it with melee weapons.
Did I? Oh, did Dawn? What did you hit it with?
2 short swords.
Oh, and they didn't get stuck.
Yeah, I should have made them stuck, but I forgot.
Edges.
That was yeah. I will continue with my action of firing the short bow. That was good. It nearly rolled onto a 4 and then it rolled back onto a 16, 18, sorry, not 16, which, with +5.
18 hits.
Yeah, and that's 1d6 plus 3. I can't get sneak attack on it with a ranged weapon, can I?
Yeah, you can.
You can if you have advantage on the roll.
Which you do.
Okay, so I get sneak attack damage plus 1d6. Oh, that was good. With 1 arrow from a short bow, I've managed to do 14 damage, which I think is pretty good.
14 damage?
Yeah, for a level 2 with a short bow. That's not bad.
Wow. Yeah, it opens its mouth to roar again, and it waves its tongue around in the air as it roars, and the arrow hits it, pierces it right through the tongue, and it roars again even louder, but now in pain instead of in anger.
Dell seems to like attacking things in the squishy parts. Butts, dicks, tongues.
She knows where to put it.
Is that all Del does?
I don't think I've got anything else I can actually do from back at a distance where she is. So, yeah, that's it. I don't need to do any other things. Yep, that's it.
Okay, so it's Mimic's turn. Who all is in range with the Mimic?
The chair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The chair and Decla and...
Loretta's probably still, like, sitting against a tree.
Probably.
Is Dawn still up next to it?
No, Dawn disengaged.
Ah, right.
Well, if Decla's there, then the Mimic's gonna go for Decla.
Good, that's what Declan wants.
In that case, Cherry is going to use its reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Cherry has a special reaction called Deflect Attack.
Hey!
As a reaction, it can impose disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature it can see that is within 5 feet of it.
Okay, yeah. The chest goes to bite at Decla, but Cherry pushes into it and pushes it to the side. Does a 17 hit your AC?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Cherry pushes into it, but it's not strong enough in the push, and the chest still manages to get its jaws onto Decla. So Decla, you take 11 piercing damage plus
Some acid, probably.
wow, plus 8 acid damage. I rolled max on both.
90.
Ouch.
Yeah, and Cherry is now stuck to the chest.
That is quite a lot. I need to see how many hit points I'm on left. Yeah, I'm on 15 hit points. That's more than half.
Okay, it's Fiola's turn. She sees what's going on. She looks at her spell list, realizes she used up all her spell slots, realizes she's got no
cantrips that do damage.
no damaging cantrips.
Yep, like a certain other person.
She takes out her dagger and she runs towards the chest and tries to throw it at the chest.
Nom nom, tasty dagger.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she throws her dagger, but unfortunately it hits just in time as the chest opens its mouth again, and it drops directly into the chest's mouth. So she's now down a dagger.
Oh, it's like when you're eating crisps and one of them stabs you in the gums.
Yeah. Next up is Dina.
Dina is on holiday and is not going to do anything.
Okay. Next up is Loreto.
Loreto is gonna, get up from the tree and march over and try to hand axe it?
Oh, Dina could just go home at this point.
Go for it.
Is Dina the one dressed as the mage?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
For 3 damage.
Yep.
And no more hand axe.
Yeah, no more hand axe. The hand axe is stuck to the thing. I would say that the reason Dawn managed to get away with his thing was that it was a quick slash, so it didn't have time to adhere, so...
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Okay, next up is Oleana.
Yeah, I'm not fancying losing one of my weapons like that, so I'm just gonna lob a hand axe at it.
Go for it.
12 minus 1, 11.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. You lob the hand axe and you hit it with the handle and it sticks to the chest.
Oh, fuck's sake.
That doesn't do any damage.
Uh-huh.
Marjorie.
This mimic is becoming a weapon stand at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure, like, it seems like it's pretty crowded around the chest at this point.
Yeah, kinda.
I'm gonna walk up, not within 5 feet, because that will give me disadvantage, but within 10 feet and try to crossbow it again.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, that's 3 plus 8, so 11? Yeah.
Doesn't hit.
Okay.
You loose a bolt and it flies high and gets lost somewhere in the field.
I'd like to order Cherry to help, but I'm not sure if Cherry's able to do much right now.
Cherry has to roll an escape check.
So that's a strength saver check.
Save.
Oh, well, I rolled a 3, so never mind.
No, Cherry tries to pull away, but she can't, so... Oh yeah, and it has disadvantage anyway, but since it was a shady roll, I'm just gonna let you keep it.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up is Dawn.
Dawn doesn't really have any way to deal with this. He doesn't want to lose his sword.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not have any ranged weapons?
I've got daggers, but meh.
Yeah, but they're thrown and you would lose them.
Exactly. Dawn picks up one of the maces and smacks it with that.
I mean, would they be somewhere in hand? Because,
Yeah, we disarmed them before we moved them to the tree.
yeah, you took them away from the guards, but did you just put them in a pile? Like, would they be within running distance? That's what I'm asking.
I would have thought we'd have left them near the,
Yeah, they'd probably be in like a pile on the cart.
Yeah, sure, then you can do that.
Right, yeah, Dawn's gonna grab one of them and smack the mimic with a mace.
Okay, go for it.
I rolled a 16, and I don't think I add anything because it's not a thingamajig weapon.
So it hits, and it's a 1d6 plus strength.
My strength of 0. 4.
4.
And then I'm going to disengage.
Okay, and you're gonna disengage again, and the mace gets stuck to the...
You're just gonna keep getting new ones.
Pretty much, yes. That is my plan.
Yeah, it's gonna be studded with so much weapons that it won't be able to stick to anything.
Well, you only have 3 maces, it's not it's a limited,
Yeah, I suppose so.
They've got maces and they've got heavy crossbows.
Oh, you didn't mention the heavy crossbows.
No, I didn't mention, it didn't come up.
That would have been very useful. We did ask what they had.
Well, it would, but, it didn't occur to me that, you would be using them.
Well, we did say that we needed weapons.
I'm not going to waste my own weapons on it.
Well, they didn't get the chance to use the ranged weapons, so, I kind of forgot about it.
That's okay. Would have been good to know, but it's okay. I don't know what to do for Dekla.
Get a mace and hit it.
No. Good grief, what a terrible plan.
Well, the mimic just chomped you, so...
Yeah, I don't care about that.
What a badass.
Yeah, this is probably the best plan I've got. I'm going to cast Compelled Duel on the
Okay.
disadvantage on attacks against anyone other than me, and Wisdom save if it tries to move more than 30 feet away.
Okay. Okay then, you do that. Next up is Casney.
Does it fail its save?
Oh, I have to roll now. I thought it was only when I have to,
It's a Wisdom save to begin with, and then Wisdom save whenever it tries to move. DC 12.
It's an 11.
Okay, it fails. And that is a bonus action, so I will cast Sacred Flame.
Okay, roll for it.
That is a... Oh, wait, no, you roll for it. It's a dex save.
Dex save. Oppa, okay. It rolled off the table. It's a 17.
That's a save. It takes no damage or anything.
Okay. Okay, next up is Casney.
Okay, Casney will continue with Toll the Dead.
Okay.
So you need to make the save.
Yeah, it's a 17.
Bah!
Bah.
Bah!
Bah. So you hear a loud dong, but this time the chest doesn't seem to be affected by it.
Is anyone injured?
I want less than half health.
Okay, in which case I shall use my bonus action to cast Healing Word, because I cast my action as my cantrip. That's a Healing Word, and sadly that's only a 6.
It's better than nothing and may mean that I can survive another hit.
I should have cast it at level 2, but it's too late to change that now.
No, that's fine.
Next up is Del.
I will stick in the same vein of I do not want to lose my weapons, and therefore I shall shoot at it with my short bow once more.
Okay, roll for it.
Do I get advantage on it?
Yeah, sure.
And that is 21.
Yeah, that hits.
That's not as good as last time, but that is 11.
11. Okay. Yeah, it looks super rough. A sort of violet gooey liquid starts oozing from between the boards on the chest.
That is gross. Thank you.
You're welcome. And now it's Mimic's turn, and this purple gooey chest with enormous teeth lunges towards you, Decla, again.
Enormous teeth and covered in weapons in a chair.
Yeah. Okay, does a 16 hit your AC?
It would. Does Cherry have a reaction?
Yeah, can Cherry use its reaction when Cherry is stuck to the Mimic to make the Mimic have a harder time attacking?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It can sort of try pushing it away.
Yeah, so that's a disadvantage on the Mimic's attack then.
Okay. Yeah, it's still 16, so...
That's a hit then.
So you take... Okay, I don't know who balanced this dice, but you take 11 points of damage and 3 points of acid damage. So 14 points altogether.
Okay, I think that puts me at 7 hit points.
Okay, next up is Fiola, and she doesn't really have much to do, so she just sort of stands back panicking. Next up is Dina, who is still on vacation.
Yeah, Dina stops just watching what's unfolding, like kind of sitting down, smirking, and instead glances out of the corner of her eye and sees that the dwarves actually had heavy crossbows and goes and picks one up. She's not proficient, because she's a bard, but she has good dex, so that will hopefully help. So she's going to try and take a shot at it. So that's 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
8. That is 8 damage.
That is 8 damage. Okay.
Piercing.
Okay, yeah, so you lose the bolt from your...
Yeah, she has to, figure out how to reload it as well.
Yeah, you lose the bolt from your crossbow, and it hits the chest just as it opens its mouth again. It hits it from the inside through the top of the lid.
Ow.
Yeah.
It's like having an arrow in the back of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Suck.
The purple goo splashes everywhere. It's all over Decla, it's all over everyone who's around. And the boards, they just sort of dissolve into this sort of pinkish, fleshy thing, and just this amorphous blob falls to the ground. Congratulations, you just killed a mimic.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yay!
It burns! Oh, God, get that stuff off me. Ow.
I would like to... Okay, I don't have any vials, but I'm going to empty out my bottle of ink and then scoop up some mimic goo in it.
Okay.
That's, creepy?
You never know what it could be used for?
Yeah, I like it, but it's creepy.
I've never seen a mimic in real life before. This is so exciting.
Me neither.
Ow. Look at that. My whole arm is red.
Well, chances are you have. You just didn't realize it.
Oh, yeah. Fair. I've never knowingly seen a mimic in real life before.
Yeah, this is gonna take a while to patch up, if you're okay with that, guys.
Oh, just do it later, and I poke you with my crossbow, because I have to cast my spells through my crossbow. And you heal for, I hate these dice so much. 7 plus spellcasting ability modifier, so that's plus 5.
Ooh, well, that's good.
12 HP, back for you. Now stop whining, you baby.
Yeah, and Fiola just looks at it and says, What was the point of that?
A trap.
Yeah, to mess with us. It's a decoy.
Yeah, exactly what just happened.
It's a decoy. You go for the chest first. It eats you.
Not realising that they have the money in the bag, probably.
It's quite clever, really.
And I suppose this is going to burn a hole in their cart, so they can enjoy that.
It's not in the cart now, is it?
No, it's not anymore.
It's on the ground.
Is the cart damaged?
A little bit.
Can I go around cantripping mending on it?
Yeah, it's still useful. It's a bit banged up, but it's still useful even if you don't mend it.
I'm just going to patch it up a bit with mending.
Okay, yeah, you do that.
I could put the rest of my healing into my arm, if we're not going to take any time to rest?
We've already spent an hour here. It's dangerous enough as it is.
Yeah, it's about 11 p.m. right now.
We really need to.
Well, no one else is going to go there, are they?
They're going to start wondering when the cart's coming.
The longer we stay here, the more variables there are to go wrong.
I will put the last 5 points into healing myself.
We're taking the cart to the cave, right?
Yeah, you're taking the cart to the cave.
Okay, I wanted to take one of the guards' clothes. I'm at least closer in height to a dwarf.
Yeah, but they're still super roomy and...
They're much wider, however.
Yeah.
Maybe you and the halfling can get into one.
Yeah, one is the left leg, one is the right leg.
Alright, well, now, actually, you know what? I'll just hide inside the cart instead. That might be easier.
Yeah.
Is it like an open cart?
Yeah, it's an open cart.
Yeah.
Could hide under the cart, I guess.
Do we have any half-elves or elves with us?
We have the half-elf barbarian.
Loretta's high elf.
Loretto can perhaps wear the half-elf's kit, because as an elf, they should be able to pass reasonably for a half-elf.
Yeah?
Who else have we got that's little? Dell can maybe wear the other dwarf's uniform?
I think you're overthinking this.
Yeah. Yes.
Probably. We don't know.
Yes.
We don't know what kind of guards are in there.
No, this is the DM saying you're overthinking this.
Okay, let's cancel that plan then. Okay, let's. Shall we head in? Are we all ready to go?
Yes!
How was the cart moving originally?
There were 2 horses on it.
Are there still 2 horses on it?
There are still 2 horses. They got those eye things on their head.
Blinders.
Yeah, they got the blinders on their head, and they do not give a fuck about anything that's going on. Yeah, so, who's driving the cart?
I think Dell is, because Dell has a proficiency in vehicles land.
Whoever is wearing the sorceress's robes should be driving it, as they were the one driving it in the first place, no?
Yeah, so that's Dina.
Does Dina have proficiency in vehicles?
No.
If we don't go back in the same order to which they left, then there isn't much point in the whole disguise.
Or didn't we already establish there wasn't a point in the disguise?
Well, yes. Yeah, and you continue to the cave. Dawn and Dell know where to go. They give directions. Actually, if Dell is driving, she knows exactly where to drive. You pass several fields, a few copses of trees, across a ditch, and eventually you come to the side of the hill. There's a double hayrack built next to the hillside, and you drive under it, and directly on the other side of it is the entrance to the cave. You can't really see it, but Dawn and Dell, you've seen them go in here directly. So do you park the cart outside it, or do you drive it in? They drove it in.
Might as well drive it in. Anyone have any complaints with this? This is Dell speaking. Dell asks everyone if they have any complaints or any other ideas.
Did they stop before they drove it in?
This is as we're coming up to it, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
No. Did the originals... Yeah, I'm asking, did they need to put the key in first?
No, they did not stop. They just drove it directly in.
Okay, let's do that then.
However, I feel like the scouts should go ahead and check what's on the other side of the illusion before we go in with the cart.
Okay.
Okay, who's going to check?
Dawn will check, and if Dill, whatever her name is, wants to come along with me.
Dell.
Yeah, Pentium 3, whatever.
Okay.
We'll scurry ahead and do that. Stealthily.
Stealthily, roll me stealth.
24.
Okay.
24.
Hey!
Good.
Our goal is specifically to find out what is immediately behind the illusion barrier, so we're not, walking into a hail of crossbow bolts or automated defenses or whatever, and then to report back.
You poke your head through the illusion. It's a dark cave, but you have dark vision, and you'll find out what you see next time.
Hey.
Dun dun dun.
Hey.
Dice Out Now Game is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast.
Our intro and outro music is Bells by Fake Cats Project. If you want to get in touch with us, you can find us at Dice Out Now Game on Twitter, where you will also find links to our personal accounts. If you can, please rate and review our podcast and tell your friends about us. Now, game!